Good morning, retail traders. Today is Sunday, 9/18/2022, and I want to talk about the great week that Tesla had last week compared to the SPY. And I think we're in for a good week coming up here on Tesla. And the SPY, I think we could have a short little rebound to the top of a box. And I'm going to show you the patterns, and I'm going to show you how to trade it. I'm also going to talk a little bit maybe about the VWAP, on how to trade the VWAP with Tesla. So let's bring up the SPY first thing. I cleared up the chart. I want to start fresh. I'm going to start from when I called the stock out and to where we are today. So we had what I would call three black crows. That's right in here. Three black crows came in. Then we had an open window down here for the retest to break out into a Darvas box. And the Darvas box is right here. We're going to draw that in. To the bottom of that channel. And we've got the three candles right here. Each crow represents a resistance and a support and a resistance. So I'm going to go to the top of this wick and draw a line. I want to determine the pivot point inside of the Darvas box. So I take it and I draw it on that line right there, on that wick at 382.03. Now that created a pivot point inside of the box. I called out personally the triple top on this trade. One right here, and then one right here. And I said the third time we break out of the Darvas box, if it doesn't break out, then we're going to go ahead and pull back on down. But the third time was the essential time to break out of this box, and that's what we did. We broke out of the box and retested that support level, which was an old resistance. And I'm going to draw that line in there also. On the top of that candle right there, that's the hard resistance to take. At 391, and we pulled right back to it on the body of that candle and then run up and hit the 200. So I called it out. I said, we're at the 200. We're going to find some real hard resistance. I do it every day. I call out the 200. It's one of my favorite indicators, along with the 51 EMA. This is the 200 SMA on a daily time frame. As you see, we didn't break resistance on the 51. And that's what we're going to be looking at next to run this trade back up, if it wants to go ahead and do that. Now this is the SPY. I find it very hard for it to break at 391.05. So I think we will have a good little recovery up to that top of that Darvas box, and then it's going to decide on what it wants to do from there on out. The interest rates will probably be coming in on pow, and we'll probably find ourselves at that 391.05 area. Now Tesla is a different story. Look at the sell-off that we've had last week on the SPY. We went from 411, almost 412, all the way down to 382. That's a huge sell-off. I want to say huge, real loud, huge. And I said it when we had the three black crows. I was flabbergasted. I said, this is huge. And that we're going to find a bottom and we're going to start consolidating and breaking out. Well, I'm saying the same damn thing right now. This 5-day sell-off is huge. Huge. And it will routinely come back to that 391 area. Don't count on it to run, because we're not in the best of shape right now. So here's the Tesla. The comparison of the SPY to the Tesla, we created a Darvas box last week. The SPY, we didn't create shit. We just created a pullback to the pivot point of the old Darvas box. So Tesla is a lot stronger than the SPY was by far. Now we're going to melt this down, and we're going to see what I'm showing you. This is called an ascending triangle. We had the sell-off, the snake, which is right here. We have the wedge, which is right here. We have the breakout, we have the pullback, and now we're waiting for the boom. So we've got a boom, we got snake, pattern, breakout, pullback, and the boom's going to be the triple top. And that resistance is going to lie on the body of the, not the wick, but the body of this candle right here at 311.76. If I can get the same number again. It has to lie, it has to be right on that body. 311.76. So if we come back up here, we have the snake, pattern, breakout, pullback, and all we're waiting now is for the boom. So if we get a triple top break past 311.76, Tesla can run up to this next resistance level of right around 330 something. And inside of that, there's going to be a pivot point. And that's going to be right here on the body of these candles, right at 322, 321, 322 area. So those are your three resistance levels for next week: 311.76, 322.13, and 330.91. If we break the triple top. But the correlation between this, which I usually run them together, and the SPY is totally different. They're both tech companies in my book, but the EV sector, Tesla's number one. Tesla's number one. I put General Motors on the bottom of the list. So that's going to be that. And there's one more thing I wanted to bring up, and that's going to be the VWAP. How to trade Tesla with the VWAP. This VWAP has the RSI on it. I have different ways of trading, just hundreds of thousands of ways of trading. But Friday, if you were watching Tesla and the pullback, once it established a triple bottom down here in this box, there's a Darvas box. Let's do the Darvas box. Once it established a triple bottom down here, 1, 2, and 3, it gave a perfect opportunity to take the trade and run it up to the 200 SMA and scalp it. But later on that day, it went ahead and broke that VWAP and started gaining respect on the VWAP. And once that happened, we went ahead and ran on up, created a double top into close, and then we had a triple top after hours. I always try to look at the divergence on the RSI along with the price action, see if they are aligned together. We had higher lows, kept telling me that this was looking good, and it just kept on running higher low, higher low, higher low, higher low. Draw that trend line, keeps you in the trade. Extend it to the right. Just go to that candle, and extend it to the right. That's all you got to do. I mean to the right, not the left. And see how it gained respect. Respect off the VWAP. Respect, 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 respect. So it gained respect all the way up to the trend. So that's one way of trading the VWAP. And I want to wish everybody a great day. I'm bullish on both the SPY shortly and Tesla. Also, great trade for, I mean, you're talking about a good spread when this thing gets bullish. I got in it last week and I made $1,500 a contract. I made 13, I think 800 on one. It ran all the way to 2,200. So let's look at the contract. I'd be looking on Tesla. I'd be looking at the 310 or the 305. Take either one of them. Maybe even if it starts to run, you can take the 315. any of them trades. But always remember, look at the volume. I'm a price action trader. I don't know much about options. I'll be the first one to tell you. But I am developing a system trading these options. I don't know the delta. I don't know the theta. I don't know the thama. I don't know the mama. All I know is I trade the volume. I'm a price action trader. And when I see the volume, 22,000 contracts at 310, I'm going to jump on it. 17,000 at 305, I'm going to jump on it. 9,000 compared to the rest of them, I'm going to jump on it. Closer to the money, the more profit I make. The farther out of the money, the more contracts I can buy. So it varies in nature. And I wish everybody a great day. Keep an eye, trade it into next week, the 23rd, and use it for a scalp. Maybe a second day trade. But we are getting ready to break that ascending triangle on Tesla. And I want to run this here up this line. You can see what I'm talking about when I say ascending triangle. I'm going to erase everything in here. And I'm going to draw that triangle in. It's one of my favorite patterns to trade. That is an ascending triangle. Triple top break. Let's do it. Have a great day, retail traders. I hope you stuck around. Please subscribe to the YouTube channel. I have a PayPal link down below that keeps me running on YouTube. If you'd like to donate to it, please do. It'll keep me posting charts, setting alerts. I like to predict the next move. That's what the sneaky snake trading strategy is all about. Snake, pattern, breakout, pullback, boom! Have a great day.